Hello everyone, welcome to my channel 100 Healers Insights. Friends, in today's video I am going to discuss about the results of the Mahadasha of Sun. The Mahadasha of Sun is a 6 years period, and based on the placement of Sun in the horoscope, the dignity of the Sun, how well the Sun is placed, these 6 years can be a life transforming phase in the life of the person. If the Sun is placed in a very good condition, it's very powerful, then this can bring a lot of name, fame and success in the life of the person. But if the Sun is not placed in a good condition, it's weak, it's afflicted, then it can be a very difficult period in the life of a person. So let's start today's PowerPoint presentation. Jai Shri Ram. Friends, this is the Vedic mantra dedicated to the Sun God. This is from the Navgraha Stotram, which is composed by the great Sri Vedvyasji, who is also the writer of epic Mahabharata. He has composed 9 prayers, 9 stanzas, each dedicated to a graha, planet. And these can be used by us all people if we are facing difficulties in the period of a particular planet. This mantra is dedicated to the Sun God. It's in Sanskrit from Navgraha Stotra. The mantra says, Japa kusum sankasham kashyapeyam mahadyutim tamo arim sarv papa ghanam pranoto asmi divakram. The meaning of the mantra is that I bow to the Sun God, who shines like a red hibiscus flower. The japa here is the name of the very bright red, dark red colored hibiscus flower. So here we are saying that the Sun God, he shines and his complexion is like the dark red hibiscus flower. And he is the son of the sage Kashyapa. The father of the Sun God, the planet Sun, is sage Kashyapa, Sankasham Kashyapayam. Mahadyuti means he is filled with immense divine radiance. Sun is the king of all the 9 planets. We all know how bright the Sun is. Sun is the light of the Sun, which brings the light in the whole universe, in our solar system. All the planets, they receive the rays from the Sun, and those rays are reflected back, and that's how they affect the human life on this planet. The Sun is the destroyer of darkness, a very, very important line. Sarva papa ghanam, tamo arim. Tamo arim means he is destroyer of darkness. Here it means it's the light, the knowledge of Sun. Sun is the source of all the knowledge and light, friends. Sun is the source of all the auspiciousness in the planet, in the world. Sun is also linked to Bhagavan Vishnu. It's the avatar of Bhagavan Vishnu, also known as Surya Narayan. Sun is the remover of all sins. Means once the person has the knowledge, the right knowledge, person stops going on the wrong path. Pranoto asmi divakram. I bow to the Sun God. So people who are undergoing a difficult time in their life, in the Mahadasha of Sun, the period of Sun or Antardasha of Sun, they can recite, they can do jap of this mantra, and I'm sure this will bring a lot of relief in their life. Now friend, let's understand when the planet Sun gives good results or when it gives inauspicious results in the life of a person. Now these are the auspicious and inauspicious positions of the Sun. I've collected this all from the classic astrological texts like Bhrit Shastra, Sarvaj Chintamani, Faldipika, Saravali. So let's understand them. When the Sun gives auspicious results, what are the auspicious placements of Sun in a horoscope? When Sun is exalted, the exaltation sign of Sun is Aries. If the Sun is placed in Aries, it will be in a very happy state, so it's bound to give good results. If Sun is in own sign, Leo is also it's Mool Trikon. Sun owns only one sign in the zodiac, that is the Leo, both its own sign and Mool Trikon sign. So when Sun is placed in Leo or Aries, it's in a powerful state, it's in a happy state, and is expected to give good results. If Sun is placed in Kendra houses, the 1st house, 4th house, 7th house, 10th house, or the trine houses, 1, 5, 9, which also, as we know, are very, very auspicious houses in the horoscope, and also in the 11th house. Now, as we know, 11th house is the one house where every planet gives good results. and especially the cruel planets like Mars, Ketu, Rahu, Saturn, Sun. They all are expected to give the good results in the 11th house, which also known as the Labh Bhav, the house of gains. No planet gives bad result in this house. If the Sun is connected with the 9th house, 10th, 4th and 5th house, it's expected to give very good auspicious results. Why? 9th house is the house of fortune. Placement of Sun with the Lord of 9th house increases the luck, the fortune of the person. Person becomes more inclined towards the spiritual practices. 10th house is the house of career. Sun here attains Digbala. If the Sun is placed at 10th house, the purpose, the soul is very clear. The Sun is the Karaka of the soul. Sun signifies soul in the person. The soul of the person is very clear what the person wants to do in the life. They are very clear about that. If the Sun is connected to the 4th house is the house of conveyance, vehicles, your material prosperity, and Sukh Bhava, your property. So when Sun is in a good dignity connected with the 4th house, in its Dasha, the person can get house, vehicles and all the sukhas or the comforts of the life. If Sun is connected with the 5th house, it may bring children in the life of person. Person may be, it's a house of creativity. The person may be very creative in this period, can get name, fame, status. 5th house is also the status of the person. Sun when strong in Saptavarga or Shabdabala, especially the Namash chart. A very powerful Sun in D9 Namash chart or D10, the Dashmash chart, it's very auspicious. In D9, it's good for every aspect of the life, and especially the marriage. In D10, a very powerful Sun means very good, and during that period, the person can achieve lot of success in the career. Now, when is the Sun inauspicious, not a good placement? When is expected that Dasha of Sun will not be bringing good results? When Sun is placed in Libra. Libra is the Rashi, the sign where the Sun is debilitated. Or is sitting in the enemy sign. Now, which is the enemy signs of Sun? Like the Sun has the Saturn. Saturn is the enemy planet of Sun. The father and son, they don't get along. So when Sun is placed in the Kumbh Rashi, it may be giving bad results. Dusthana houses. Sun present in the 6th, 8th or 12th. These are the bad houses of the horoscope. 6th house is the house of debts, disease, enemies. 8th house is the unpredictable house, humiliation, scandals. 12th house is the house of losses. If afflicted Sun in the 12th house, person may travel to foreign country because Sun is 12th house is also the house of foreign lands. So person may travel to foreign lands, but it may not prove to be good for him. Person may have difficult times in the foreign lands. 12th house is also the house of losses. Sun is the Karaka, the significator of fame. So afflicted Sun in the 12th house, person may lose the fame. Person may get involved into some activity which can bring lot of humiliation and defamation of the person. Associated, if the Sun is associated with malefics like Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, or Lords of 6, 8, 12, this person, this period of the Sun can bring some difficulties in the life of the person. If Sun is weak in Namash chart, very, very important, or Shashtiyamsa, divisional charts, a Sun which may appear to be positive because it's very strongly placed in the D1 chart, the Rashi chart. But if the Sun is afflicted, very, very severely afflicted in the Namash chart, then the Dasha which we may be thinking that will be good may not turn out to be good. I will be showing one example horoscope also of this placement. Now, what are the exceptions? When Sun in the 6th, 8th or 12th will not be bad. When Sun is present in 6th, 8th, 12th, as a Lord of 6th, 8th, 12th, it forms Viprit Raj Yoga. Here the Dasha of Sun may not turn out to be bad, but it may turn out to be favorable. But initially there will be some difficulties, but later the results will be positive. Now, what to expect in the good Dasha of Sun? If Sun is very positively placed, the Mahadasha of Sun of 6 years has come. Now, what should a person expect? In what good will happen? So, Sun is the significator, the Karaka of self-confidence. So, person will feel very confident. Sun is a royal planet. Person will get a lot of respect, fame, name in life. Sun is also the significator of soul in the person. Person may feel purity of thoughts. But if the placement is bad, if Dasha is bad, then person will have the opposite effects. There may be loss of confidence, there will be a lot of mental stress, mental agony. There may be some very difficult times. Person may be experiencing intense miseries in his life. Now, Sun is the Karaka, the significator, ruler of planet, father in the life of person. So blessings of father. A positively placed sun in the horoscope during Dasha, the father of the person may experience very good times in life. Father of the person may experience name, fame, success in the life during the good Dasha of the son of the child. Person may gain through paternal lineage and legacy. In a bad Dasha of sun, there may be fear of the father's death, illness to the father, or dispute with the paternal kin can happen. Sun is the Karka of authority, ruler of authority and king. Sun represents the government. If a strong Sun Dasha comes, person may get gains to the government. Person may be honored, may receive some award from the government, some recognition from the government. And if the Sun is not well placed, is badly placed in the horoscope, is afflicted, it's afflicted in D9 chart also. Person may experience wrath of the government, difficulties from the government. There may be inquiries against the person. There may be troubles in the service of the person. If some person is in a government job, he may experience a lot of trouble in the government job. Person may also experience some legal punishment, loss of status. Loss of job can also be there. Now, Sun is also the very, very important planet for health. Sun is known to be the significant factor of immunity in the person. A strong sun means that strong immune system. Sun is also said to be the Karaka of bones. It's a sunlight which forms the vitamin D in our body. 7 minutes of exposure daily to sunlight is required to form the adequate amount of vitamin D in the body. So a strong sun in its dasha will bless the person's sound health. Person will recover from old ailments. And if sun is badly placed in the horoscope in its dasha, person will experience fevers, bone issues, bone fractures, bone disease. Sun is also the karaka of eyesight, so some eye related problems can also be there if the sun dasha of the sun is bad. Sun can also give in its good dasha person a lot of vehicles. The classic Jyotish text mentioned 3 vehicles. In old times the vehicles were elephants and horses. In modern times we can say the person can have 3 cars. In the bad dasha of sun, person can lose the wealth, vehicles, and person may have to leave one's own home. It may have to move to some other place. Because in bad dasha of sun, person is having troubles, loss of job may be there, humiliation may be there in one's own society. So person may think to leave this place. This place is not suiting me. I am already having a bad name in this place. In good dasha of sun, person will acquire wealth, person will travel, will have professional proficiency. And in bad dasha, the wealth issues will be there. Person may face severe money crunch. So all this we already covered. The good dasha of sun will bring a lot of royal honor, favors, and the influence of the person will increase. Person will have a very important position in the society. Person will be able to influence other persons a lot. And in bad dasha, opposite will happen. Person will not get support from people, public, from family, from relatives, from friends. Now friends, I am moving on to a few example horoscopes. Now this is one example horoscope I have chosen for today's video. This is a horoscope of a very popular, very famous, big Hollywood star, Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson is also known as a very strong, powerful wrestler. He was a world champion in wrestling, WWF. I think that we call it these days WWE. He ran the period of Sun Mahadasha from September 94 to September 2000. And this was a life transforming phase in his life. Now, how did this happen? Let's understand that. He is born with Virgo Lagna, the ascendant, the Lagna, the first house is Virgo sign. The Lagna Lord Mercury is here in Pisces in the 7th house. It's debilitated, it's in a weak position, but it's expecting its own Lagna. So there is a rule of astrology that whenever planet aspects its own house, it strengthens that house, it boosts that house. Even it's debilitated, but it's boosting that house. And secondly, this Mercury is getting Neech Bhanga. There are 4 factors in which ways in which the Mercury is getting Neech Bhanga. The planet which is debilitated, its debilitation is getting cancelled by 4 methods. The Lord of the Mercury, that is Jupiter, is in the Kendra from Lagna and Moon. 2 factors are here. It's doubly positive. Its own sign, very powerful Moon, Jupiter. And the planet which exalts in Pisces is Venus. Is in central house from Lagna, the first house and Moon. So 4 factors here are cancelling the degradation of Mercury. And Mercury itself is expecting its exaltation house, that is Virgo. Now this Sun is sitting here in the 8th house in Mesh Rashi, Aries sign, exalted. And it's forming a Viprit Raj Yoga, friends. Its Sun is the 12th Lord exalted in the 8th house. 12th Lord exalted in the 8th house. So when a Lord of one bad house is sitting in another bad house in a powerful position, it's Viprit Raj Yoga. So this was the Viprit Raj Yoga condition in the life of Donnie Johnson when he from a downfall rose again like a phoenix. Now let's understand that when the Sun Mahadasha started in September 1994, he was playing American football. He was a member of some football team. But his performance was not good. He was kicked out of the team. He had to leave the team, and he is very famous for that he just had $7 in his pocket. If we read the life of Donnie, you'll find all these things in life. So what happened? Now this is the house of transformation. And Sun is the signifactor of identity of the person, personality of the person. So that means some transformation in his personality is going to happen here. And what happened? Sun is also the Karka, the signifactor of the family lineage. Is the Karka of father. Is the Karka of your fathers, your grandfather, ancestors. So what happened? He came back to his house, his home place, and he decided to change his career from football to wrestling. His father was a wrestler, his grandfather was a wrestler. He decided to take the family profession. He worked very hard, he did a lot of practice, did a lot of strength building, bodybuilding, and then he emerged as a wrestler. And in this 6-year period, he won many competitions and emerged as a world champion. He was known as Rock. Rock was his name in the wrestling world. Now this Sun is very, very powerful here, friends. Exalted Sun, a lot of 12th house. Initially there were losses. He lost his reputation. He felt humiliated. He was thrown out of the football career. But this is house of transformation. The Sun in Namash is going in the Virgo sign. Virgo sign is the Lagna sign of D1. That means Sun is here making connection with the Lagna through Namash. Lagna and Sun both represent the self, the physical existence of the body. He transformed his personality, he transformed his identity, he worked on his body, and he emerged as a winner. This is how the Sun Mahadasha transformed his life. And by the end of this Sun Mahadasha, he also started working in the Hollywood movies. So this Sun Mahadasha was a very good period in his life, action period in his life, which established him, made him a world champion in wrestling, and started his Hollywood career. So let's move to the next horoscope. Now friend, this is a horoscope of a person, Indian person born in 1913. These are the birth details. This person was an engineer. He was working in a government department. His Sun Mahadasha came in his 50s when he was 51 years of age. It started from December 1964 to December 1970, the 6-year Mahadasha of Sun. Now friends, if we see the Rashi chart, the D1 chart, the Sun is sitting in the Lagna, which is expected to be very good. It is sitting with the Lagna Lord Mercury. Mercury is sitting in own sign of Gemini, making the Panch Mahapurush Yoga known as Bhadra Yoga. Bhadra Yoga is formed when Mercury is in a Kendra house, in central house, its own sign or exalted. That means Mercury in Gemini or Virgo in 1, 4, 7, 10 houses will form Bhadra Yoga. It's one of the Panch Mahapurush Raj Yoga. So, and it's also forming Buddha Aditya Yoga, Sun plus Mercury. It gives a lot of brilliance and talent, makes a person very intelligent. And this actually happened in this person's life. He was known as a brilliant person in those very early times when India was under British Empire. He became an engineer, he educated himself, and it said in his life he had a very good career. He had a very good career. But what happened when Sun Dasha came? Now here Sun is sitting in the Lagna, expected by the 7th and 10th Lord Jupiter. Jupiter respecting the Sun. And if you see, there is no malefic influence on the Sun. Saturn is not influencing the Sun. Mars is not influencing. Rahu and Ketu are in Kendra house, but no aspect of Yuti. No conjunction or aspect of Rahu is there. No bad planet sitting in the Leo sign. Now what happened? Actually, the Dasha of Sun did not go well for this person. He had problem in job during Sun Mahadasha. He started having problems in his job. He also suffered from health issues. He had gastric problem, digestion problems, lot of gastric issues he suffered. Health was troubled. He had heart problems. He had blood pressure problem in this Sun Mahadasha. And during this period, he married his children. As soon as the Sun Mahadasha started, he married his daughter. But this marriage turned out to be bad. The person with whom he married his daughter turned out to be a fraud. The reality was hidden from them, and a lot of problems happened in the life of the person. And this person had a very stressful, tensionful time, terrible time during Sun Mahadasha. Now, why did this all happen when Sun looks good in the Rashi chart? So, we are missing the D9 chart, friends. We need to analyze D9 chart, which is given as per the principles of the classic Jyotish, that where we need to check any planet in the divisional chart also, and especially the D9 chart, Namash chart, which is set to the most important divisional chart. Now, here Sun is debilitated. Sun is in Libra here, friends. But this Sun is not alone. One factor that Sun is in Libra Namash is not the lone factor. This Sun is Namash dispositor of Rahu. Rahu is in Leo here. Rahu and Saturn are two main enemies of the Sun. Now, Rahu in Leo with Sun debilitated, now it's doubly negative, friends. It increases the negativity of the Sun. In this period, this person took wrong decisions. He took a wrong decision of marrying his daughter to wrong person. He took some wrong decision in his job, career. So some job issues were there. Sun is also the sign factor of health, health of the heart. Afflicted Sun means person can have heart troubles, and this person, by the end of Sun Dasha, he died due to heart attack. So Sun Dasha proved to be very disastrous for this person. Instead of Sun appearing to be in good position in the D1 chart, but because the Sun is very badly afflicted in the Namash chart, and the Sun here, you can see Moon is also 6th Lord. Moon here in the D9 is 6th Lord. Moon is the Marka of the D1 chart. Moon is 2nd Lord, which is Markesh, the killer planet. And Moon here is the 6th Lord. So this Sun is joining Moon here. It's not helping the Sun. Sun is debilitated, it is dispositor of, it's already afflicted by Rahu, because Rahu is sitting in the house of Sun. So friends, these were my video, that how the Dasha of Sun, if Sun is placed positively, making a good yoga, can bring a lot of name and fame in life, like it happened in the chart of Dwayne Johnson. And Sun, if badly placed in a divisional, very important divisional chart like Namash chart, even when it appears to be in good position in D1, can be very disastrous, can bring a downfall of the person, can cause heart problems to the person. I hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel, 100 Healers Insights. This is not the end of the Sun videos. I am going to bring some more interesting videos on Sun, how the niche bhanga of the Sun works, how Sun is debilitated in D1 but in good position in D9, it gives good results. So hope to see you in next video. Till then, have a good time. Bye.